Have you ever found yourself drained, broken, or even betrayed after helping someone? You gave your time, your resources, your energy, yet instead of gratitude, all you got was pain. You see, the Bible tells us that while we are called to be kind, we are not called to be careless. There are certain types of people that God Himself warns us not to help, because helping them not only harms us, but it also goes against His wisdom. Today, we'll uncover 6 types of people you must not help, and trust me, by the end of this message, you'll see why protecting your heart is just as important as giving it. We live in a world where kindness is often misunderstood. Society tells us to help everyone no matter what. But the Bible shows us that blind generosity can sometimes become destructive. Have you ever noticed that some people don't want help to get better? They want help to stay the same? Some drain your spirit. Some manipulate your compassion. And some use your goodness as a tool for their selfishness. The book of Proverbs, for example, gives us wisdom on who not to associate with and who not to carry on our shoulders. And if you've ever asked, why does helping some people always backfire? The answer is hidden in God's warnings. Let's break down the 6 types of people you must not help, according to biblical wisdom. The first is a lazy person. Proverbs 19 verse 15 and 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 10 remind us that if a man will not work, he shall not eat. Laziness is not a weakness. It's a choice. Helping a lazy person only enables them to stay in their comfort zone. You can carry them for a while, but you'll soon realize they never intended to walk on their own. God warns us not to reward laziness because it creates a cycle of dependence and robs people of responsibility. The second is a foolish person. Proverbs 13 verse 20 and Proverbs 26 verse 11 describe a fool as someone who despises wisdom and repeats the same mistakes. As a dog returns to its vomit, so fools repeat their folly. Helping a fool is like pouring water into a basket it never holds. They ignore advice, resist correction, and drag others into their chaos. If you keep rescuing them, you'll drown with them. The third is the habitual sinner. These are people who not only fall into sin, but live in it, enjoy it, and invite others into it. They don't want freedom. They want partners in rebellion. Helping them can pull you into compromise. Paul warns us, do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good character. God tells us to pray for them, yes, but not to enable their sin with our support. The fourth is the ungrateful person. Remember when Jesus healed 10 lepers, but only one returned to say thank you? Ingratitude is a dangerous spirit. Helping ungrateful people doesn't just drain your resources. It hardens your heart. If someone constantly takes without appreciation, they will never value your sacrifice. God doesn't want you trapped in relationships where your worth is ignored. The fifth is the mocker and scoffer. Proverbs 9 verses 7 to 8 says, whoever corrects a mocker invites insults. Mockers are those who despise God, belittle faith, and insult correction. If you help them, they will not only reject it, they'll turn and attack you. The Bible warns us to avoid casting our pearls before swine. Your help is a treasure. Don't waste it on those who trample it underfoot. And finally, the sixth is the manipulative person. Paul warned Timothy in 2 Timothy 3 verses 2 to 5 about people who are lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive. They use charm and emotion to exploit others. Their needs are never-ending, but their hearts are never genuine. Helping a manipulator keeps you in their web. God calls us to be discerning, not deceived. Now, you might ask, but isn't helping people what Christians are supposed to do? Yes, but helping blindly is not the same as helping wisely. Even Jesus didn't heal everyone. He walked away from certain towns. He refused to perform miracles where there was no faith, and he confronted hypocrisy head-on. True love is guided by wisdom. Helping the wrong person the wrong way is not mercy. It's disobedience. Think about it. Have you ever poured into someone who never changed, never appreciated you, and never respected your boundaries? That wasn't God's assignment. That was misplaced compassion. Here's a powerful truth. God doesn't just call us to give. He calls us to guard. Guard your time. Guard your energy. Guard your spirit. Every act of help should be led by the Spirit, not by guilt, pressure, or manipulation. When you help the right people at the right time, your seed bears fruit. But when you ignore God's warnings, your seed falls on rocky ground. And in the end, both you and the other person lose. So, remember these 6 types of people you must not help: the lazy, the foolish, the habitual sinner, the ungrateful, the mocker, and the manipulator. God doesn't want your kindness wasted. He wants it invested. Use discernment. Pray before you give. And let wisdom guide your compassion. If this message has touched your heart and helped you see the power of God's wisdom in your relationships, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend or loved one who needs to hear it. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Bible Timeless Lessons, and turn on the notification bell to stay connected to God's Word. Stay blessed and keep seeking His face.